Okay, I'm back. Just gotta wait for the rest of you to get back. I'm gonna try to eat the whole sandwich. See if I can do this. Okay, I just switched to better Wi-Fi. Actually, I switched from data to Wi-Fi. Okay, Amanda's back. Yay! Still no kangaroos. Hi, Cinda. Hi, Ginger. Ginger, are you the Ginger from Gilligan's Island? Wow. Ooh la la. Don't mind me. I'm terrible. I'm just terrible. Don't even pay me any mind. Oh, Anna's back. Yay. The movie star, the professor, and Marianne. How do you like that? Marianne's the only one who gets no title. Well, Gilligan, I mean, the whole island is named after him and the show, even though he's the cause of everybody's problems. But with Gilligan, the skipper, too, the millionaire and his wife. What's your name, madame? My name is the millionaire's wife. Oh, nice to meet you. The movie star, the professor, and Marianne. Marianne is just a girl next door. And I always thought Marianne was the cuter of the two. Shh, don't tell either of them because I don't want them to feel bad. But they definitely played her up like some innocent little. Everybody was so innocent on that show. Can you imagine if you left 7 people on an island alone like that? Not to mention, I mean, come on. The professor was a good looking man. He was a good looking man. I mean, and he was the smartest one. And he was always rational. And he's the only one who didn't make mistakes, never got emotional. I mean, if you like your big men, the skipper's a big man. If you like your big men with the big dad bod, he's a big man. Okay. But yeah, Marianne was walking away. That's right. That was her claim to fame. She said, enough of this island. She said, enough of this island. I'm walking away. And she did her little shaky shake. And the rest of the Gilligan's Island, they linked arms and they said, I see Marianne walking away. And then someone stepped on Gilligan's foot and he went, hey! Lori, you didn't miss much because we got disconnected and we had to start over again. So anyway, so I named this part 2. So if anybody is watching, they can watch both parts if they're that much of a masochist into self-torture. So anyway, come on, if you left those 7 people on an island, it was pretty much the skipper and the professor. I think the professor would be, I think he'd have his pick of Marianne or Ginger. Depending, unless one of them was like they're big men, then the skipper would have his pick. The skipper is a little dopey, but sometimes when you like big men, that you're okay with the dopiness too. But the professor, I like He was like, his character is perfect. Can you at least have an emotional breakdown now and then? Can you get upset? Can you get a? He was cool, calm, collected. He solved every. He was like an expert in every kind of science, which everyone in movies and TVs, whenever they pick a sciencey person, that person's automatically an expert in every kind of science. It's like, do you need me to build a rocket ship? Well, it's never been done before, but I'll invent one and I'll master all the physics and stuff that usually takes 100 years of 10,000 scientists to come up with. Of course, I'm the science man in the movie. So what other funny things? Talk about funny things in a movie that don't happen in real life. You can they have these lists online, but like you guys can come up with them. Yeah, Laura, he was a little bit like, come on, you're a good-looking dude. There's two beautiful women on the island. How was he not like, hey, Ginger, nice grass skirt or whatever? I guess they wore their regular clothes all the time. Gilligan had a crush on Ginger, but he was had like a 9-year-old crush. Like he didn't know how to talk to girls yet. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Howell. Well, Mr. Howell was married, so and his wife looked kind of high maintenance, so he had to tend to her the whole time. Right. See, Lori gets it. I didn't want to come out and say all that, um, but like, where was I going with this? I lost my thought. Or is it, oh, all right. So what else in TV and movies is like you don't find in real life? Yeah, a regular guy with money, but what good was his money on the island unless you were sure you're going to get off the island? Nobody likes a professor. When I was a kid, I was like, "Well, that professor is perfect. He's a man's man. He's got everything going on." Everybody's like, "He's boring." So okay, so women, let's do a show. Women, who would you pick? Would you pick Skipper? Is there? I know there's a woman out there who would pick Gilligan. As horrible as it sounds, there's somebody for everybody. So don't lose hope out there. But yeah, I don't know. I always thought the professor was like he's really good looking. He looked like Paul Newman kind of. I don't know. Okay, Ginger picks the professor. There you go. Ginger picks the professor. Ha 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 ha. Baxter Monkey picks Gilligan. Oh my goodness. Gilligan was trainable. Gilligan was like a boy toy, right? Gilligan was innocent, right? Gilligan was like, if you just touched his shoulder, he would faint, he'd get all blushy and melt. That's kind of exciting, I guess. I don't know. I'm not pretending I understand any of how this works. Oh my goodness, we have a bunch for Gilligan. I don't believe this. Nobody for the skipper. Nobody likes those big men. Big 6'4" stocky dad bods. Laura, Laura, you're allowed to talk about Gilligan's Island without feeling. Oh, the guy who played Gilligan, he had other roles. I can't believe everybody feels like Gilligan is lovable. I felt like he was the most irritating character in all of television history. I mean, I couldn't stand Andy Griffith. Like, I mean, not Andy Griffith, but the side character, Don Knotts. How can one character be that exaggerated? Amanda, what do they have in New Zealand? Do they have like this is Amanda, did they have television in the 70s in New Zealand? Did people live in New Zealand in the 70s or did we just find that place later? Barney? Oh yeah, Barney, yeah, that was his name. Sheldon Cooper is very very endearing. I can see how women just go crazy over his character. They think he's adorable as hell. He has that nerdy, quirky vibe. I can get that. New Zealand was created in '82. How about that? So before then, nobody knew it existed. It was just this big empty island, and just the animals were partying all the time. Were you one of the founders in New Zealand, Amanda? Laura. There's a Lori and a Laura. I can't tell who's who. They're both blonde, it looks like, from these teeny, teeny, tiny, tiny little teeny, tiny thumbnails. So Beverly, you missed it, but we were talking about Gilligan's Island, and we figured out, because all the characters had a title, Gilligan had the island, the skipper, the millionaire, his wife, even she had a title. Hi, my name is the millionaire's wife. The professor, and Marianne. At the end, the professor and Marianne. So because Marianne was pushed to the side, she didn't get a title. It's like, oh yeah, and Marianne. She finally said, forget it, I'm leaving this island. And so there she goes. And so then Marianne decided to walk away. And all the other people on the island linked arms, and they watched Marianne walking away. And they said, a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. And then the lightning came down. And then they said, we see that Marianne walking away. And then all of a sudden, the people on the island started doing this kind of dance. You didn't even know they knew this. Oh, and someone stepped on Gilligan's foot, and he went, oh. And then the professor, because he can do everything, he created a guitar out of coconuts and reeds, and all of a sudden he started doing the guitar solo. Hunt for the Wilder People. Oh, Baxter Monkey. That sounds fun. Let's write that down. We're gonna write down good ideas. Everybody, get out your pen. We're writing down good ideas. This is a good idea show. This is a show about good ideas. We're gonna hunt for the Wilder People. That's like for undiscovered tribes and stuff, right? I'm guessing. It's like some kind of a science-y show. That sounds fun. I like that. The professor and Marianne. Yeah, I think the professor and the Marianne were like the two most normal too. They definitely should have been a couple. They're both super low key. Although in real life, people who are the same never get together. It's always radically opposite people. You always end up with the mean person and the nice person hook up. So the nice person can get picked on the whole time and put up with the mean persons, and it's just lovely. So lovely. It's a New Zealand movie. Okay, we'll watch it anyway. This is part 2 because part 1, around the 21-minute mark, just the comments stopped coming through. They totally cut out. So I gave it like 5 or 7 minutes and they wouldn't come back. So I said, everybody, we're leaving and we're all coming back. See if it kicks back in, and then it worked. Yeah, I made everybody leave. I was like, get out of here. Except for you, Marianne. You can walk away slowly. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Ginger was sad. Wait, is Marianne even here? Is there a Marianne, or do we just have a Ginger? I don't think we have a Marianne. We just have a Ginger. That's what started this whole thing. Hi, Chris. It's a Wawa roast beef hoagie. If I had to go potty, I would not end the show and start it back up again. I would just go. Oh, yeah, Anyway. Oh, the primates are loose. What is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Is that a Martin? What's his name? That white-haired guy, comedian, Martin. What? What's his name? Yeah, Wawa sounds like a kid mispronouncing water. It totally does. Steve Martin. That's why I couldn't think of his name. Is that what that is? Someone made me watch that once. No, actually, I stole that idea from Dumb and Dumber. They're driving, they're both sharing a little teeny tiny motorcycle, and one of them's like, I have to go to the bathroom. And the other one's like, go ahead. Michael Caine, is he in that movie? I only know Michael Caine now, like debonair older Michael Caine. Who's an excellent banjo player? What? Oh, Steve Martin is? Yeah, yeah. Steve Martin's one of those people. He like everything he does is better than everybody else. You know it. Steve Martin was in this ridiculous movie with Queen Latifah, the rapper, the female rapper. It's kind of a curvy rapper. She's like big rapper. And he played this dude who was in love with her. And at one point they're in this club and they're dancing like hip hop music. And Steve Martin, in all of his 55-year-old glory, starts doing this hip hop, but it's like comedic, but it's good. Like he danced really well, but also hilarious at the same time. And that's when it's like, okay, Steve Martin can do anything he puts his mind to, better than everybody else. He's like literally, I haven't seen him in forever. Where's he been? He's like literally. You don't like his voice? Bringing Down the House. That's what it's called. What? He's a late life father now. He like what? He take out off of show business, take care of his kid. He can juggle too. You see, he plays banjo. He can juggle. His comedy is just flawless. Like, have you ever watched anything he's in and been like, he's kind of phoning it in this time. It's not that good. No, you have not. You have not. Everything he's in is good. He's like the Samuel L. Jackson. Like, there's nothing Samuel L. Jackson has ever been in that doesn't capture your attention. You might not like the movie. You might think the plot is weird, but as long as he's on the screen, you're watching. His voice, his presence. When Samuel L. Jackson's on the screen, I'll watch that thing. I'll drop my sandwich and I'll watch that thing. Morgan Freeman, oh my gosh. Robin Williams, you guys are so smart. I'm just gonna write all this down. People who fill up the screen till you can't stop watching. That's right, Robin Williams. What else did you guys say? Morgan Freeman, totally. And Samuel Jackson. And it's like, do you pronounce the L? Why did he put that L in the middle? There's already an L. Samuel L. Jackson. Why did he do that? Was there another? Was it like a Sam Jackson was like a something else? He had to distinguish himself from the other Samuel Jackson. Anyway, Samuel L. Jackson. Eddie Murphy. Oh my gosh. Well, Eddie Murphy is like, I think I said last time, he has a scary confidence in him from the time he's little. Like, he is, when he's in the room, he knows that he is universes more confident than anyone else around. Like, his confidence is so far back that you can't even you wanted to rattle him or rile him up. You can't even get close. The layers of depth. You can't. He just has that twinkle in his eye. Like I know I'm like ridiculously whatever I need to be better than everybody else. It even plays in Beverly Hills Cop. He just plays this like character who's just like everything he does just magically works. Yeah, Robin Williams is definitely a genius and a half. Robin Williams is like two and a half geniuses were squished into one body, and he couldn't hold it all in. There's too much coming out. I told you the story before. I'm going to tell you. This is a Samuel L. Jackson story. No, I mean, this is Robin Williams' story. Young comedian starting out. I can't remember his name, but he's famous now. He's a famous, more of an actor. But he said, when I was starting out in comedy in the 70s, he said, I looked at all these comics and I said, they're not that good. I can beat them all. I'm going to kill it at this game. I'm going to be the king. I'm going to be such a good comedian. I'm so much better than all these people that are going up on stage, coming down, going up, coming down, going up. And then one time he saw this guy come up and he was so phenomenal. This dude was just so ridiculously funny that he looked at him and he said, oh crap. Oh no. If there's too many other guys like that, I'm done. I can't compete with that. I can't make it. I'm nowhere close to that. And I don't remember who this guy is telling the story. He's some famous actor, but it would help if I knew. And then he finishes the story by saying, well, luckily for me, there were not too many people like that fantastic, phenomenal guy. Because that was Robin Williams. Denzel Washington is just phenomenal in everything he's in. But I feel like there's layers, or there's like categories. I'm going to say like Denzel Washington, maybe you can look away sometimes during the movie. Like he's understated. His quality of his acting is like he knows when he can play a boring person, he can play a calm person. Sometimes when he's just, chilling, like you can look away for a minute. Samuel Jackson, you're not looking away for a second. You want to know what's he going to say next, what's he going to do next. He's so interesting, so animated, he's like a muscle, a big flexed muscle right in your face, and you're like, oh my gosh, how big is that muscle? And of course I think Robin Williams and Samuel Jackson are like way up there, and then Morgan Freeman is up there too, and then Eddie Murphy is like somewhere hovering in the middle, and Denzel Washington is somewhere a little below that, but they're all pretty much. They're all in that category. If they're in a movie, you're going to watch it. If it's on the TV, you're going to watch it. If you come into the movie theater and you sit down, you're not going to leave. If you need to get up and get popcorn, you're probably not going to. Oh, Amanda, I'm glad you're getting mail out there. We're having trouble. We had someone order from Canada and they wouldn't even take it. I've got to figure out what's going on with the mail now. I never saw Lean on Me, the movie. I heard Morgan Freeman's amazing in that. Hi, Marsha. Marsha. Pulp Fiction is one of my favorites. Absolutely. Is that where Samuel Jackson first had his like big break? Or was he in like a couple others before that? Also, John Travolta playing a whiny, like a cool dude who also has a whiny, annoying edge. Phenomenal. I mean, it's Tarantino's writing. He's such a good writer. Eddie Murphy was terrified of animals, and he did that movie with all the animals. That's so weird. He sure doesn't act like he's afraid of anything when you see him. And Tarantino and the Coen brothers, best dialogue writing in all of movie history. Best when the characters start talking, you're just like they get into deeper conversations than you've ever had in your life. Or they get into conversations that are so realistic, you feel like after you watch the movie, you can't remember if you actually really had that conversation with one of your friends or if it was just in the movie. Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction is the only movie I actually almost watched 3 times in a row once when I was really bored on some Sunday afternoon when I was like 21 or something. I actually watched the DVD like back to back almost 3 times. Polymer clay. Let's do some polymer clay videos. I need to do something different that wasn't too difficult. I have all these ideas for grandiose art projects, and but sometimes I just need to switch it up. Yeah, let's write that down. Polymer clay. Let's do some polymer clay, people. Polymer clay. Baxter Monkey, why did you never tell me about polymer clay? With resin? You put the resin over the polymer clay? That's cool. Let's do the polymer clay with resin. Let's do polymer clay and resin and then combine them. So many good ideas today. I'm scribbling them all over my sheet music, which is really dumb, but that's what I have to do until I get a secretary. My brain can't understand that I could just flip the page and use a clean sheet of paper. Recycle artist. I love it. Let's do recycled jewelry. Let's go to the thrift stores now that they're open and do recycled jewelry. I'm afraid if I turn the page, I'll never turn back to the original page. And it's probably true. Recycled jewelry from the thrift store. Oh, you guys are so great. This is going to be my brainstorming night. But you got to do it right. Baxter Monkey, you know what it takes? You know what it takes to do it right? It's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time. Whoa, to do it, 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 to do it right. It's gonna take money. A whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money. Whoa, to do it, 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 to do it right. I got my mind set on you. 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 Sounds like a little bit space agey. I got my mind set on you. I'm reading your thoughts again. I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. Dollar Tree DIYs. Kim, I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of Dollar Tree DIYs. You should look them up. Baxter Monkey will find them for you and tell you the name of them and then yell at you for not watching them. How dare you? Baxter Monkey is the keeper of all what we call vintage Matt's Crazy Art videos. And she puts them out there. She puts them in your face and you better take one. Amanda, of course you don't have Dollar Tree. You're in New Zealand. Do you even have stores? We just like climb up trees and get things that grow on trees. I learned tonight that New Zealand was founded in 1982, and Amanda was one of the founders. No Costco. We don't have Costco either. We have Sam's Club. We don't even have that. We have BJ's. It's called BJ's. Don't ask me anything more about that. The pound store. I mean, that's wonderful, Baxter Monkey. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling us. New Zealand had Xena Princess Warrior. Was she the president of New Zealand, Amanda? I'm trying to learn. I don't know that much. Laura has nothing. Where are you, Laura? You live out in the middle of nowhere, huh? It's harder to eat a sandwich. There's always little things jumping out everywhere. Yes, I would like them, Anne. I would like them. Message me. Message me on the group page, the Match Crazy Art group page, okay? Post, message me, whatever it takes. Send me the brooches, however you say it. The brooches. I would like them. I like everything. Okay, let me run this other idea past you guys. I'm thinking, if anyone still has some art supplies, believe it or not, we're running low. We're giving out, sending out, mailing out, selling so many kits. We're running low on supplies. But we also are running, like, we want to be more creative and give people unusual things. So I was going to do a contest. Who can send the most creative jewelry supplies? And whoever sends the most creative jewelry supplies will give them a free kit or something. But fossils, Kim, send me fossils. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Fossils, I want them. Please contact me after the show. Don't forget, write it down, Kim. Please write it down. I would write it down, but that won't help you. Barefoot Hippies, there she is. She sends really unusual things in some of her kits. And by the way, Barefoot Hippies, I didn't thank you yet. You sent all that wire. I haven't even gone through it yet. I just opened the box. I mean, I got the box a few days ago. I'm guessing that's you. I didn't even look at the top of the box. But that was you, right? Because I'm hoping that was you. Coral. Yes, send coral. But anyway, yeah, the most unusual jewelry supplies. As weird as possible without crossing the line of too weird. Like, I don't want a dead mouse. I don't want like used balls of yarn or something. Like, you know, something, actually yarn wouldn't even be that terrible, but like something that could definitely be used to make jewelry that we could put in kits and some people could find something to do with them. So not like, so don't send me like plastic bottle lid, like cup lids or whatever, you know, something a little bit more like creative, but would make really cool, funky jewelry that you might have laying around. And don't go out and spend a lot of money. I don't want to take your money. Like, just see if you have stuff in your attic or your basement or your garage or whatever you call it in your country. Okay, Norma, yay. Norma and who's the other one? Kim? Norma and Kim are sending me stuff, yay. This is called the Matt Greedy Show. Matt's Greedy Art. Matt's Greedy Live Show. Norma and Kim are both sending, I'll try to contact you in case you forget, but I probably will forget faster, so please contact me. No cat hair, right. Like nothing, like it has to be within reason, like, you know, I don't know, like bottle caps that the edges are filed down so they're not sharp. Chandelier pieces. Somebody sent me a chandelier piece already and they want me to wrap it. I have to do that still. I mean, you can even send like a broken vase or something as long as the edges are filed down. I don't want to have to do too much work. I have too much stuff to do as it is. So once I get the pieces, I don't want to have to like alter them. But, you know, it's just unusual. Okay, I'll try to remember, Kim. And you feel like Marianne? Dried seaweed, mini pieces. Barefoot Hippies, her brain is already spinning. The wheels are turning. She's like, ooh, she's already thought of 10 things more cool than anything I've said. She's thinking of so many cool things to send. Or like someone was going to send me paper beads. Paper, you know, they roll up the paper and they use hard resin or whatever to make it like really colorful hard paper beads. Someone was going to send me a ton of them, and I think they keep forgetting or something. Donut stones. I did a whole video on donut stones. It was very educational and tasty. Buttons. Perfect. Buttons. All kinds of buttons. Everyone has buttons. Everyone who's been around long enough has a big jar full of buttons that don't have shirts that they once belonged to or something like that. In my imagination, everybody has one. There we go. Beverly has a ton of buttons. We're off to message Beverly after the show. Or she can message me if I forget. Buttons. Oh, no, not the little buttons. Hi, M. Berwick. I can't put a mailing address up here. I don't want to put it up for the whole internet. That's why I'm saying message me after the show and I'll give you an address. Quarantine 15, you ate donuts? And why did you do that? Do you have any left? I should have asked last week. Should I message you, Ann? Do you have anything left to send me? Brenda's going to send me some. Yeah. Now, again, don't send me stuff you need. Don't send me stuff you're using. And don't go out and spend a ton of money. Like, I just want you to take stuff that you would normally, it would just sit there collecting cobwebs. Brenda, there's a song about you. Brenda and Eddie had it already from the 7 to 75 gallon bags. I can always use gallon Ziploc bags, but you can probably use them too. Don't send me your supplies. I don't want to take stuff you need. It was extra meat. It's only a 6-inch technically, but it probably is more like 7.5, and it was. You can get extra meat because that's where you get more protein per carb ratio. So even if you can't eat the whole thing, you eat the rest tomorrow. I'm eating it incorrectly. I'm supposed to eat like a sub sandwich or a hoagie like this. And I'm eating it like a corn on the cob because I'm afraid of big pieces falling out in the middle of the camera. Oh, gallon bags of buttons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Make me feel like I'm wealthy. I am the king of buttons. Oh, yeah. Amanda, check with your post office. Do not send me anything if it's going to be really expensive. It's not worth it. Not for either one of us. Like, wait till the whole shutdown corona thing is more over. Maybe in a few months. Yep. I'm actually up here with hardly any fan, and I again forgot. I didn't forget. I ran out of time. I didn't hook up the air conditioner, so I'm sitting here with just the window open and just one teeny tiny fan in the back, and it's actually not that bad. Probably if I was strumming really hard, I would probably get a little bit hotter. So. You see that Marianne walking away. Hey. Yes, Kim. Artist trading cards. There is a woman. Her name is Laura Judd. Something Laura Judd. She's on Matt's Crazy Art group. She makes the most ridiculously beautiful art trading cards, little paintings on each card. I got Laura Judd something. I can't remember her. She has 3 names. What barefoot hippies? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hi, Christy. I don't blame you, Marcia, for not partying with them. Okay. Whatever I missed it. Poppy. Oh, yes, Poppy. I still have those shrink sheets. I have to make them into jewelry. It's so beautiful for you to send them to me. I have to make a video. They got all mixed up and shoved somewhere when I was building the wall, and now I'm organizing everything again. They're gonna show up any second. Yes, Charlotte, send quartz. Send raw pieces of quartz. Please. I'm being greedy tonight. I'm just asking everybody to send me any kind of random weird jewelry supplies. And whoever sends the weirdest thing, I'll give them a free kit full of beads and stones that I selected. Barefoot hippies in Beverly are all being naughty tonight. I don't know how, but I know they are. Yay, Kim, thank you. I want shells, tons of shells, Charlotte. Tons, please. Charlotte, I'm writing your name down. Please contact me after the show. Tons of shells. Yeah, the cat hair yarn, I have to get rid of it somehow. Amanda, you naughty little New Zealander. Do they have naughty people in New Zealand, or is everybody just happy and nice like little fairies? We have all these fictional movie and TV and book characters. We have Charlotte. We have Ginger from Gilligan's Island. We have Barefoot Hippies from the new show Barefoot Hippies that I'm going to write the pilot to soon. Buffalo Teeth. You're going to send me buffalo teeth, Stan? Or you're asking if my teeth have buffalo teeth? My great-great-grandfather, there's a rumor he was part buffalo, but I don't know how much of the genealogy got down to me. Laura from Dr. Zhivago. Beverly from the Hillbillies. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another one. Why is it all these weird... You always have these weird families, and then there's one just stunningly beautiful woman right in the middle of them, like the Beverly Hillbillies. What was her name? The blonde? Oh my goodness. Is she still alive? Oh, Norma's sending me buffalo teeth. Yes. Norma, I'm writing... Oh, I already have you written down. You're number one. Debbie, no, can you shuck them for me? I just want the pearls. I'm so lazy. I'm lazy and greedy. I'm all of the good things rolled up into one. Oh, she just passed. Oh my gosh. No. Ellie Mae. She was so adorable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly, Ginger. The Munsters. What is up with that? Yep, Stan. Ellie Mae. She loved her critters. And oh my goodness, if she was in real life like that, all the young men in the town would be loving some of her. Charlotte, dig up the ground. Dig it all up. Send all the quartz to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. I am filled to the brim with greed. Send it to me. I'm just going to grow a big belly full of quartz. I'll shine like a diamond, point my belly anywhere and let the sun reflect it. And people say, "Ah, no, it's too bright." And I'll say, "Oh, yes, it is." Face the belly of quartz. No way. Ellie Mae was a brunette? I don't believe it. She was whoever she is on the screen. She was. Quartz belly. Good luck. I like this new Amanda. Amanda, have you been around a while? Was I not paying attention? I just forget who people are from week to week. Oh my gosh, quartz arrowhead. Can you imagine if you were around in the time of the Indians and someone shot you with a quartz arrowhead? You'd be like, "Oh, yeah, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, give me a napkin. Give me that buffalo skin. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm bleeding to death. Look at it in the light. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Wow. I need to make this into a necklace. Honey, come take this from. Amanda, you're totally welcome to do that. You're allowed to lurk. You're allowed to participate. You're allowed to hide. This is a free-for-all. You're allowed to eat roast beef sandwiches with extra meat because the carb to protein ratio is better than normal. And if you can't eat the whole thing, you just put it in your fridge, the other half for tomorrow. But then while you're not talking, you're not paying attention, you just end up eating the whole thing anyway. And then you have that big Buddha belly. You decorate your Buddha belly with quartz pieces glued all over the Buddha belly, and then you can just blind all the people. Just stand on your rooftop and let the sun reflect. Oh my gosh. Send me the antlers, Charlotte. I want the antlers. Are they gross? Are they kind of like, they have like icky, like decaying stuff on them? Because if that's the case, like maybe, I don't know, spray them with alcohol or something, or douse them in some kind of something. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. I want someone to do it for me. Quartz is Georgia State gem. No way. E6000 glue all over the belly. Shining the sunlight on all the people. It's good for them, even if they don't know it. So, right, so if they shed it, then they're probably just like bone, right? So you can just pick them up. You don't need to clean them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Debbie has bobcat claws. And there's another Debbie. There's two Debbies here. Yeah, if the antlers are clean, please send them to me. I was about to go buy more antlers. I've had them given to me and I've also bought them. I would prefer not to buy them because that way I have more money to buy roast beef sandwiches with extra meat so that the carb to protein ratio is a little bit better. And if you can't finish it, then you just put the other half in the fridge for tomorrow. But then when you're not paying attention, you end up eating the whole thing anyway. Wouldn't it be great if you could leave anything out to clean itself up naturally? Like your toddler like got pudding all over the front of her and you know had an accident at the same time, and you're just like, no, just put her out in the rain for 5 minutes. She'll clean off naturally. Nobody should be watching this channel for parenting advice. It's disclaimer. Just put a little disclaimer at the bottom. The views expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its advertisers, its media platform, nor the producers of this show. There's an Arizona town called Quartzsite? What? What is the whole city made of quartz? Is it like that Superman place? That island full of quartz? Can you imagine if Superman was there with like a jewelry artist? He'd be like, I'm so muscular, Lois Lane, feel my muscles. She'd be like, oh my gosh, I could make so many necklaces with this place. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's nice. Can you break me off some of these crystals, please, Mr. S? You know, get your big burly arms up there and break some of them off for me. Wrap them up in that little red scarf you got on there. Thank you. Yep, yeah, you're a big burly man. You sure are. Go up there and knock off a few more for me. Thank you. Oh, yep. You're big. You're very strong. You're very strong. Knock off some more for me, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're very strong. Yeah. Yeah, you're very strong. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I'd like to kiss you too, but can you fly me back? Fly me back to my studio first. Just leave me for a few hours. Just leave me there. Maybe come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We'll talk about the kisses. Right now, I just want to work. See all this quartz. Yep, Beverly, you missed it. I talked about how if Superman had dated a jewelry artist, when he flew her to that little island full of quartz, she'd be like, stop touching me. Just go break me off some of that quartz and wrap it up in your little red scarf thing and fly me back to my studio. But it was way, way funnier the way I said it the first time. You'll never see it now. Mountain Man is a TV. The Fortress of Solitude. You're in Medellin? Hola. I know Medellin. We had a TV show that taught us all about it. Medellin, the great city of... I probably shouldn't tell you what the TV show is about. You know what Medellin is famous for in American television? It's supposed to be a beautiful place, though. Colombia is just south, right? It's probably around the same time as one of you guys. Beverly, don't start. We talked about this. You can hang on till the end of the show. Don't start demanding things now. Lisa, that's terrible. How could you say that? Amanda, you have antlers in New Zealand? You have like koala bears with antlers? No more. All gone. Something I want to tell you guys. It's important. Listen. Okay? Ready? I see that Mary walking away. No, 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 no. Anna is going to apprehend my muchísimo. No. Nobody's spoken to me that way before. I'm a little bit blushed. Let me read that again, make sure I read that right. Gracias, Matt. She has a dog named Toto. She has a good tempo. And she wants to apprehend my muchísimo. Woo! It's getting a little bit of spicy up in here. Yeah, I know that's an Italian accent. It's totally mixing cultures. I do not care. It's getting a little bit of the spicy up in here. Apprehend. Ha ha. Apprehend away. Whoa. Wow. Woo! This calls for a good Colombian song. There we go. I like to live in Colombia. 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 Colombia, 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 Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. I like to live in Colombia. Colombia. Colombia is a beautiful place. All the people have beautiful faces. All the people, they run the race and they win in Colombia. Got a little rusty. I haven't played in like 2 days. This is a Takamani, Tikamaka, Muka Maka, Takamaka Mukamani, Jasmine, Takamani, Takamaka Mukama, something or other. I think it's Hawaiian. If someone was throwing it out and I caught it, they threw it out. They said, I don't want this. And they threw it out to the trash and I ran up and I caught it before it even touched the ground. Almost a true story. It is really hot up in here. I'm going to turn the fan on. You're going to hear it, unfortunately. It's going to make the show all bzzz. But it's too hot. It's too hot. I got to install that air conditioner for next time. I say that every time. Oh, Amanda, that is so kind of you. Won't you cool me down? Put a cold cloth upon my forehead. Exactly, barefoot hippies. Oh my goodness. A grand piano? I didn't know Taylor made pianos. Oh, gracioso. Que gracioso. Everything Anne says I want to make into a song. Anna. Everything Anna says. Anna Lucio Valencia. Oh, you have cold rain right now. That sounds beautiful. Took your coat off, stood in the rain. You're always doing crazy things like that. Lucia. Lucia. So anyway, I need some more good ideas. Ooh, $1,000. Kim, you don't have to send that much. Just send some deer antlers or whatever you have. It's fine. Oh, I have water here. Thank goodness, that will cool me down. I feel better already. Beverly. Everybody's talking ET all of a sudden. Lucia. Lucia. Beverly. Beverly, phone home. Costa Rica. It's 11C, 51 Fahrenheit. Wow, I'm so glad you gave the the configuration, the translation, because I don't know Celsius. Celsius is so weird. I can't figure it out. It's not even close to understandable. I like to live in America, everything free in America. Come go with me to America, la 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 America. Oh, barefoot hippies. You're in what part of? You're in Oregon. What part of Oregon are you in? You must be in northern Oregon or something. We have two Kims here. Two Kims. No, that's just one Kim. One Kim that said two things. Got excited for a second. It's like we have Kim, and then we also have Kim Carrick. So this is the good idea show. Everybody give me good ideas. Any good ideas? Debbie's in Oregon too. Debbie Johnson. Debbie, Barefoot Hippies is in Yahats. 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 That sounds like a place that the little man who lived in the tree in Princess Bride. Yahats. You must know about Yahats. Lisa, that was random, but... Oh, rock hounding. I thought you said rock climbing. See how good my reading comprehension is? And reading in general? Skateboard art. Yes, Kim. I bought a skateboard just to do skateboard art. I never did it. It was like a year and a half ago. I bought two of them, actually, just for that. Really cheap ones. So let's write it down so we don't forget. Skateboard art. Uwari, that sounds awesome. Uwari, that sounds like a whale. That sounds like a species of whale. Are there whales in your national forest? It would be hard to keep them wet enough to stay alive. You hose them down. I'm clearly completely out of things to talk about. Ooh, I have hot chocolate too. I got hot chocolate. It's actually cold chocolate, but it's lukewarm chocolate. But the regular hot chocolate thing was not working. And the one next to it said mint chocolate chip hot chocolate. So that's what this is. Mint chocolate chip hot chocolate. And then I put a little extra milk in. And half and half. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's healthy if you believe it. Psychosomatic. If you believe it's good for you, it is. Tattoos. Should we make a tattoo? Shall I do a face tattoo? Just up down one side of my face, like that former boxer. It's a crazy wild tattoo. Shoulder duster earrings. I thought people who wear scrubs are usually not allowed to have big dangly jewelry. Mike Tyson. Gold in the creek. Well, you can send me gold. I'm pretty greedy. as you can tell, but I'm not that greedy. I won't ask for your gold, but if you want to send it, I won't say no. I like to live in America. I like to live in America. Everything free in America. Come go with me to America. Everything better in San Juan. I know a boat you can get on. Bye-bye. Feel of the tropical breezes. I think you mean tropical diseases. Everybody should go watch that now. Just leave here, leave the live show, go to YouTube and put in I love to be in America, West Side Story. Go watch it. You'll thank me. Much more entertaining than this. I'll just sit here and drink hot cocoa. Tell me what it's like when you come back. Isn't it funny that Buffalo created the buffalo wings? So for a while, all of us other people from other states thought that they were literally made of buffalo meat. We're so smart. Thank you, Natasha. You make me happy. Natasha, let's hear it for Natasha. Everyone clap for Natasha now. Everyone clap for Natasha. Everyone clap for Natasha now. Everyone clap for Natasha now. Thank you, Chris. Only Chris clapped. None of the rest of you. Maybe you clapped in your heart. Don't worry, Natasha. A couple people clapped. Isn't it funny how Natasha and I found each other? She just found my videos and I just found her telling me that she found my videos. It was like videos finding at first sight. Charlotte, that's not nice. You shouldn't call people little. Little people prefer to be called squat. Kim. Kim, how dare you ask such a question? I guess I could say, I'm not married in this room. Shh. Keep that very quiet. We could say there was someone special once upon a time, but then we had to say, I see that Marianne walking away. Hey. Looks like I'm playing a violin. I'm actually doing the guitar solo, but you can't see the whole guitar in this tiny screen. Even when I have a fake guitar, you can't fit the whole thing in. It's the problem. Every time I play guitar, you can't see it. I try to squeeze it in here. You can't see this hand and this hand at the same time. Well, Ginger didn't want me, so what was I supposed to do, Amanda? Chris, you little silly thing, you. We're just getting a little too carried away tonight. It's getting a little wild, a little crazy. Just this mint in the mint chocolate chip. That's right. Don't settle for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and maybe then you know your love is real. Express yourself. You got to make him express himself. Hey, 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 hey. 'Cause if you want it right now, make him show you how. Express what you got, oh baby, ready or not. Express yourself. Does Ford Motor Companies get stuck what? No. What happens if you get tired of chewing something, Laura? And you're like, oh, this is too much to chew. You just let some of it out. And then you catch it on the edge, and you leave it there, and then when no one's looking, you just kind of tuck it in, and then you have it for later. And then when you're sitting in a meeting and you're like kind of hungry, you're like, oh, yes. Yes, I was watching the presentation. Yes, I agree with that point very much. Very much. Absolutely. Debbie, you weren't supposed to tell him about our secret wedding. Yes, beads, Rasta beads, coming down. Absolutely. Send me some beads, I'll weave them in. I'm being greedy. Everything has to be sent to me. Thank you, Tracy. I don't actually trim it. I have a whole bunch of raccoons and they just like nibble. They just climb up on my shoulders and they groom. They do it to each other. They just groom. They're self-grooming. They groom. It's a community thing. Raccoons are very communal. Come back soon, Laura. Debbie, what do you think? Amanda, you remember being 1 or 2? That's impressive. Yeah, raccoons are trying to steal my food that I'm saving for later. How dare they? You can get women that way. Sidle up to a bar. We talked about different ways, different pickup lines. One of them is like, hey, madame, can I interest you in a Hershey Kiss? I unwrapped it earlier. A little bit still in there. It's a little melty. Want to get the rest out? I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm a little forward sometimes. Must have had too much Chardonnay. This chocolate's right there. Just trying to, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to move to the other end of the bar. I'll just eat it myself. Barefoot hippies, that's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Can't believe you would say that. Beverly, that's disgusting. Everybody, both of you, what's wrong with you? All disgusting tonight. We're just going to flip through these comments now and not read any of them. We're just going to keep on flipping down. Just flip through these comments. I'm going to drink some more water. And give you guys all time to think about yourselves. I'm going to do that, Mrs. G. Oh, Debbie, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. You're great to be around. You don't have to be good at anything else. You don't have to be. You don't have to take the trash out or pay the bills or anything if you're just pure entertainment. You don't have to like buy anyone flowers or listen to them or anything. You guys are just crazy. You're all crazy, you know that? I'm glad that I can give you a home for the craziness. That's right. Mac and cheese. I'm just going to delete some of these comments tonight. Just go back up here and delete. 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 There we go. That's like it never happened. Do I look like a camel? Song. Sing us a song, you're the guitar man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Da 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 da. Well, Bill is a real estate novelist who never had time for life, and he's sitting with Stacy, who's still feeling crazy and probably will be for life. Beverly, nobody's going to be flashing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. There's enough of that, you naughty, crazy people. My favorite movie, I don't know. Pulp Fiction is definitely in my top 10. We mentioned that earlier. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ya da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Bob Dylan version. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Barefoot. And Beverly, you guys are so crazy tonight. You're like a little comedy duo. The two of you. The two of you are so silly. My favorite band is Rubber Band. Here's all my songs. I wrote all over them. Oh, I spilled hot cocoa on them. See, I knew it. I knew it was a bad idea. No, wait. That's macaroni and cheese. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came, standing in the hollow, playing a new game, kissing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping, in the misty morning fog. Well, oh, hearts have done better with you. Brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la la dee da, la dee da. Hey, hand in the hollow, playing a new game, singing in the hollow, playing a new game, something like that. I think I got all the words. Playing in the hollow, yeah, hey, singing a new game, oh yeah. Playing in the hollow, playing that new game, oh yeah. Brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 la, just like that, the reggae. Sha la 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 dee da. Come on, man, sha-la-la. Sha-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-la-dee-da. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, la-dee-da. Oh my goodness, you guys have corrupted Amanda now. Amanda's getting corrupted. Anne is getting corrupted. This is absolutely unacceptable. Everybody's out of control tonight. I'm going to have to soothe them with the guitar so they calm down. I have to put the guitar in the frame somehow so you can see it. Now all you see is a chair with a blue thing behind it. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came. standing in a hollow, playing a new game, skipping and a jumping, hey, hey, skipping and a running, in the misty morning fog. Well, oh, our hearts have done better you. Brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing la 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 dee da, la 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 dee da, la dee da. Natasha's the only good one. She's only listening to me. I'm all that matters. Not your silly conversations that are a little bit teetering on less than acceptable. I'll be the hall monitor. No hall pass for you. Summer in the city, 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 summer in the country, summer in the suburbs with you. Brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing la 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 dee da, sha la 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 dee da, sha la 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 dee da, sha la 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 dee da, la dee da. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. This is the part where they sing in English. This is the part where they sing in English. This is the part where they sing in English from the bottom of their heart. This is the part where they sing in English. This is the part where they sing in English. This is the part where they sing in English from the bottom of their heart. Wanna be happy for the rest of your life. Never make a pretty woman your wife. So from my personal point of view, pick an ugly girl to marry you. If you wanna be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. So from my personal point of view, pick an ugly girl to marry you. fantabulous night for a moon dance with the stars in the October sky. A fantabulous night to make romance in the cover of October sky. You know the leaves on the trees are falling, and the sound of the heartbeat that blows. You know the sound of the heartbeat blowing in the leaves and the trees on your nose. And know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine on your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make one sweet romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning comes, and I know that the time is just right, and into your arms I will run. Can I be your backup jewelry maker? Yes, just a wonder, son. Bravo, favorite hooks. Na da 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 looks. Yeah. Sunshine on my shoulder looks so lovely. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. And whatever is in this brownie I just ate, if I had a song that I could give you, I'd give you a song that make you feel this way. If I had a dream that I could dream for you, I dream a dream of sunshine all the while. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. My favorite place is making music with my friends, and we can't wait to get on the road again. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mom, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home, country road. Why, thank you, Natasha. Trying to peel this little extra plastic off the pick. It used to be a credit card. I'm gonna spend the rest of the live show just trying to peel this little piece of plastic. Oof. The last Friday live. Oh yeah. We went up to number 60, Barefoot Hippies. We ended on number 60, so we're up to 61 to start the new set. '79. We're only going to be doing 61 to 70. Unless you know something I don't know, Barefoot Hippies. Are we 79 special to you? Well, next week will be 79. If I had a dream that I could dream for you, I dream a dream of sunshine all the while. Thank you, Debbie. Whoa! Barefoot Hippies, we're gonna have to do 79 just for you. Maybe we'll do a 20 piece show. We'll do 20 pieces since I'm so good at doing 10 pieces in one show. We'll make it 20. 20 pieces for Barefoot Hippies. Sixteen candles make a lovely light, but not as lovely as your eyes tonight. No other candles. Somewhere there's a note in there that works. In my heart will glow for now and forever. Barefoot Hippie Show. Barefoot Hippies, that's terrible. That's not true. We could easily do 20 in one night. Let's see. Well, your birthday is in 2 days. So you're going to have to do the live show on your birthday, on a Thursday. And we're going to have to do 20 pieces to get there. I don't know about that. We'll think about it. We'll talk over lunch. Beverly's already set it in stone. We'll see. Barefoot, barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies. Barefoot, barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies. Barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies, barefoot, barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies. Barefoot, barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies, barefoot hippies. When you ask for extra meat, you get a better meat to protein to carb ratio, and you don't have to eat it all right away. You can save half for tomorrow. But then if you don't pay attention, you end up eating the whole thing anyway. Well, everybody, if you add this show to part 1, we're up to about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to bid all of you adieu. Arrivederci. Hasta Lego my ego. Das Vidanya. The lion sleeps tonight. Wet the wind, 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 wet the lion sleeps tonight in the jungle, the moody jungle. The lion sleeps tonight. Bum bum bleh, bum bum bleh, ma da 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 da, ma da 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 da, ma da 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 da, Ma da 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 da. Ooh, 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 ooh. In the misty morning farewell, oh, our hearts have done better you. You're my brown-eyed girl. Good night, everybody. Good night, barefoot hippies. Good night, everybody.